Hello, my friends! Denise here from Seuss Art, and I am working on a project that is due tomorrow by 4 o'clock. And been working on two projects, one for a Saturday Zoom class and then this one. And so I have been studying grasses and things, you know, over the last week to figure out all this stuff. And basically I have my my source image up, and I'll take you over here real quick so you can see source image. Hello. Alright, source image! Woo! Looks pretty cool, right? Yeah, so that's the source image, and this is what we're doing. This thing here. I just kind of did a rough sketchy thingy. Oh, you know, I had this in the best place and I moved it. I'm so sorry, my friends. Okay, so alright, there we are. And the first thing, I just did a rough sketch with some Impressionist pastels. They're not too soft, they're not chalky, they are just right. And I used a dark color. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to just okay. You ever have, you know, it's just been a week of so tired. I'm off all next week though, so I will be painting every day. Am I gonna be in your way? I hope not. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna turn this light, get the light out of here. Alright. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get the sky in. I don't care if I cover where my tree line is or any of that stuff. And the one thing I learned during my full week of painting one Bob Ross technique every day was this golden magic white stuff for skies. It's amazing. I'm just gonna use it. And it's pretty much just like a slurry of, this one is actually getting kind of thick. A slurry of titanium white and linseed oil. So, and it's great because it just allows all the blending to occur on the canvas, and it's so cool. And I don't care about lines because I believe our sky, if I see it properly, is so weird. It's kind of going up this way, maybe that way. I don't know. So on goes the slurry. So there's a little green there, so a little less slurry next to my demon trees. Yeah, I should have done the slur first, but it's all good. We can raise the trees, who cares? We could have a little green in the sky. It'll actually all be covered, so I'm not worried about it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go. There we are. And I do like a little slurry in my tree zone, so we're going to do that as well. And for the downs, we're going to do something very different than the slurry. I want to get some basic washes in that would not be corrupted by mixing two colors together. Now I know I've been watching videos. I've been like, everything I want to do, like when I have this project, is I have to go and watch a video because I have to figure out how did they mix the yellow and the blue, or how do I mix, because it's an image. How do I get my yellow down and my blue down without getting all sorts of green in between? But it's okay because we have a lot of green going on, so I'm not that worried about it. I'm gonna just shoot for sky colors. So he wanted a storm, so I'm going to go ahead and give like a coming storm of sorts up there. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. So we're gonna start with I'm using Gamblin colors today because they're so cool. And I have ultramarine blue, and I'm going to put a small pile of, it's called Galkin Light. I have never used it before, but you know, every painting I do is an experiment on these mediums. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down. I don't know what the light part means. I honestly do not. Because I've got Galkin. Oh, well, the Galkin I have is a gel. So maybe because it's a liquid, it's light. I'm just not sure how that works, my friendsies. So let me grab a sip right here. It's such a day, man. I can't get enough water today. It's crazy. All right, sorry, that was a pina colada, but you know, I worked all day. Okay, so I have my big brush. I'm going into the liquid Galkin, and I'm just gonna put some of this ultramarine blue and alizarin crimson. This is from Gamblin. This is the 1980 collection. I have the alizarin crimson on one end and the blue on the other tip. I'm going to start with my blue, and I think I like the way the clouds were going on that other. So I'm trying to, and I'm putting the red in for, yeah, that, whatever that is. All right. Hey, look, we're so patriotic. It's crazy. All right. Yeah, let's get that. We're not buffing yet. We're just kind of spread the joy here. Let's see where. Okay, we are also going down here. Those covered. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Just do it. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Stick a little white in there. Lighten that up a little bit. Where's my water estuaries? Back there. Nice. I have no problem putting all of this everywhere. Alright, nice strong. A little strength in there. Just a wee little strength in there. Don't fear the reefer. Oh, did I say that? No, my bad. Alright. I like that a lot. So let's carry it all the way down. And we're going to do this before we put in some more sky colors. Alright, we got those reds up there, so I'm just about out of my Galcoid there. So I'm going to go ahead and do a lot of what you see in that other one. Come over here. All right. So let me get my brush clean real quick. I have this thing Alright. I'm gonna put this where I know I've used it. So let's buffer 8. Let's see a buffer here. So these cool little things. Light as a feather. I have a hair. You see that hair? She's sticking, Captain. She's a stuck brush. Ew. Get the paint off. Okay. Alright. Clouds are so beautiful. They're so majestic. They're so gorgeous. In their own strengths, too. Alright, so we have hair. We need to collect. I'm not worried about it right now. Alright, let's get this in there. I just need a hint of it. All I need is a hint of it. Just a hint of it. I missed the spot. So I have my finner here. Good. Alright, so we got a sky, we got kind of a, I don't know, it's not a very stormy sky, is it? You know what she needs? Let's do it! Payne's Gray! What are you doing in there? There's a good chance she's already out on the table. She sure is. I'm using Winsor Newton's Payne Gray. And we're going to give the sky some volume. I'm going to put just a drop. I'm not using too much of her. I have this other YouTube video and I lost it, but it was how to put the mist in. And I really want to watch that one and practice on it. Because I would love to do a misty piece too. That would be so much fun. Just never stop. Like, whatever. What do we need for that Payne's Gray? We need this one. And I'm going to pretty much stick with this Galcoid light. Just because I don't want to mix mediums and not know where my drying range is going to be when I'm done. I also learned just yesterday that different colors dry at different speeds. And so, you know, just when you thought, oh my gosh, I could actually mix some decent colors by myself, all of a sudden somebody says, oh, did you know? Did you know? So fun. You're always learning. Always, always, always. I don't like this one as much as I like my pink, but I think I exhausted my pinks. So, you just gotta think of a feather. Feather. I think we need a little more of, where'd I put my brush? Maybe I'm gonna use this one. This one working? Okay. So I'm going back into Galcoid and back into the Payne's Gray. It's a storm coming, but we're not sure from which direction yet. We're just gonna, you know, we could do a bazillion layers of this. So it's all good. I'm hoping for a fairly good mix of dry. I kind of want to get some of these to start floating this way, because if you think about the way skies are, they're not just flat planes. There are multiple layers of things going on. They go straight down, flying. So we're making our sky sexy and interesting. Isn't that cool? Oh, and I like that the red is reflected. So where would the storm be coming from if we were getting a storm? Let's just say that this is the storm that has passed. And if that's the case, then we can have a little sun in there. We could have a little light. And I'm going to mix the Payne's Gray with the Ultramarine. We're just going to say, you know, the storm has passed. The storm has passed. And it's okay for the sun to come out now. But this will definitely be our darkest corner here, because I love dark corners in skies. I don't know. I can't tell you. She's looking pretty good. So we know we have a sun somewhere. Oh my gosh. We just put a sun in there. That means that's gonna screw all this shit up. That's okay. That's what makes it fun. Alright, so I'm gonna finger paint this one here. I'm just gonna kind of put like some kind of something shit right there. Again, I'm going in with my finger. I know it's just terrible. But I don't mind the green around the tree line, my friends. I just don't too much, because it does exist. It totally does. And so I want to kind of blend it in. There, we have a hint of this. It might go away, who knows? After the rain? Like I said, this is after the storm. After the storm. So you're gonna still have stormy clouds, but you're gonna probably get some kind of that light going up there, because that's just how it does. That's, yeah. Yes, I have a degree, and listen to me. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just like think about fluffy, very light strokes. Alright. So, not a very good yellow for this, but I don't care. I do care. But that's all part of the learning. I could have used a better yellow, or I can work on this sky definitely more tomorrow. But for now, I think I'm going to use my big fluffy and kind of just still got those 2 hairs there. I got another one there. I think I better get those hairs. Oh my goodness. I've never used these before, but let's try. Let's try poking them out with this. You really don't want to come out, do you? You're just not interested. Oh. Let's try a stick. I don't know how you guys do this. It's so frustrating. Look, I'm just like taking off all my paint trying to get this freaking hair. Come on, baby. Oh! I'm almost tempted to leave them in there. Get out, out, out. I'm scraping. I am removing hairs. Isn't that terrible? But that's alright, guys. I am not married to anything I do. Because it's a weird feeling, but it's like everything I do is like, oh shit. Disposable. I can't get it. There we go. Alright. No, that looks good, doesn't it? All right, let's. That might have been like a good thing. All right. We're gonna make some orange. So I have that yellow and this alizarin crimson, and I'm gonna do my best to do equal parts here. I'm mixing this on my my board. Oh shoot. Boo-boo, guys. I just pulled like an entire line of lime green or white cadmium green into my orange. And this, and I'll go to white. I'm mixing colors. I do apologize. I wasn't thinking about getting this far, to be honest with you, with this guy, because I really just want to lay down some colors on the bottom here for other stuff. Okay, so oh, here it is. We got the color. Now I just need to get my medium on there. Again, I'm using Galcoid Light. Calcate. I know. You say it. Clean off my brush. Okay. Alright, I'm going to use the same brush. And I'm going into the Galcoid and a little tiny bit of this orange. Not a lot, my friend. Not a lot. Just the dad to do it. Boo-boo. Again, don't worry about the trees. You are building your sky here. Who cares about the trees? Nobody. That's not a very good brush. A breath, a breath, a breath, a breath. if I had any more of those pink ones. Oh, I have one. Yay. My favorite. I'm gonna have to go see if they have some more, and they don't have hairs either, so. Oh, I think that's my husband saying he's coming home. It's alright, I got his dinner done because I told him I was gonna be in the studio pretty much this evening, so. Why is it called a studio? I actually even had my coach ask me this question, right? Why is it called a studio? I'll tell you why it's called a studio. It's called a studio because in here, I can make messes. Lots and lots of messes. And my floor is protected. And pretty much the rest of the house is protected unless I cruise out. Oh, I have made such a mess of this house with all of my stuff. I mean, wax is messy. I do encaustic that's very messy. We get some beautiful colors in the sky, but it's not going to stay. So layer 1 done. Let's focus on I think I like the reflections so far. They're kind of sort of matching. We can worry about that later. I want to do an underlayment for the grass. So that's focus number 2. And that's where that beautiful green comes in. So let me get the green. It's a gambling. No, it's a gambling. It's a gambling green. I love it. It's cadmium. It's beautiful. Don't wear her out. But I'm also going to use up that orange and whatever I have left on my palette. And I believe that I have some, I don't know, it looks like either purple or rose. Oh, that's a gorgeous red. I'll save that. I won't use that. But definitely the blues, the whites, the oranges, and the reds, and the yellows are all going into this, and then we're done. For this evening, anyway. Well. Oh, my husband's always doing that. Alright. So, okay, bottomsies. Again, guys, looking at this, that is not a done sky. That is not a done sky. We're going to put white clouds over there, more Payne's Gray, some more dark. It's going to be awesome. Actually, I should put that dark in there right now. More galcoid. Ew. Because the sky is going to dictate the temperature down here. Not temperature. I'm going to use wrong words. Don't listen to me. For me, it's going to determine how much light is there. Values. Okay, let's talk values. So, the light, this is all going to determine what my values are going to be. I might go off sideways. This one's got like this huge fucking cloud right there. I'm a cloud. I don't care. I'm in the way. And I'm just, boring. But he's going to have to join the rest of the cast because I'm not going to have a cloud like that in my sky today. Not today. Oh, I like putting the tips of this fuzzy brush in the soapy water stuff because it dries so fast. Okay, let's get these colors down. So when I'm looking at my source, I have a ton of light greens going on. And my goal here is to have something to scratch into. So we're going to be going in with, I'm going to get some burnt sienna. No, raw umber, my bad. I'm going for raw umber. She's gorgeous in nature and don't wear her out. She's a hard worker. I know, way too much out there. If ever there are two colors that I always have in stock in a backup, in the 6.75 fluid ounces, it's always raw umber and Payne's Gray and white. Of course, white. That's a given. You really don't have a choice with that one. You gotta do it. Van Dyke Brown is also very pretty, and I'm just gonna put that out there. So let's go ahead and give this the love it needs. I'm gonna pull. Now what I'm doing is I'm starting to encroach in some of the white underneath, and I like it because it's giving me that that blending that I really need here. These guys are pretty. I don't want everything to go this way, so for now I do. For now, because that's gonna change. And just so so I can show you something you can understand. I'll go ahead and put some Payne's Gray in here, and I'll get my calculator out. And I'm gonna mix this with the ultramarine, and apparently some yellow got in there, so that should be interesting. You would think I got this huge palette and I'm just messing it up with stuff. All right, here we go. That's where you really have fun. Not everything has to be fluffy. And that is like the best part. Going back in for some more Payne's Gray because I really like the direction that those brush strokes are taking. A lot of times I find when you're painting, you have to like, I think the word is like just go with it. Go with it. And then when you're going with it, all of a sudden, you know, things happen. They happen, and you then have a decision that you can make or not make, and those are always good ones too. So just put a little dark there. Yeah. So we're gonna have white clouds over this, and you're gonna see a depth. I hope all my studying over this last couple of weeks on clouds and things are gonna help to let you see what's in my head. Oh, sorry, Coach. You asked me to come up with some of that to stay. A breath. A breath and a brush. That's it. I like those a lot. And I'm going to leave them there to remind me to put some birds up in here, but they're too big. You're too big to be a bird. Back it down. No. It would be cool. We could take some of that yellow up through here, too, and make a streaky thing. Just kind of washing it out. I really like this. I just kind of want to see it. Oh no. sorry if I get quiet. I've been driving home under some of the most amazing July skies that I've seen ever in my life. Actually got to see some clouds that looked like pictures and images that I've been seeing over the years going, and I would always look at those and go, man, I wish I could see a sky like that. But I've been blessed and been getting it, so I'm really happy. We are going to take some light down through here as my source image indicates, and I really like that. We're going to do that. I know the brightest part is in here, but it's going to be more of a mellowed effect if I do it at all. But I think just having that little bit I'm going to put right in here. It's not going to be anywhere else. It's just going to be this little bit right in here. Like, oh, I see. Okay. All right. So let's get our underlayment colors done as I had expressed initially, and then we'll stop this video because there's really not too much more I can do for a couple hours, and I don't want it to be so long. But there's nothing I can do about that, my friends, because this is what it is. This is what it is. Thirsty. You know I miss the music, that's for shizzle. So you see how when we started the sky, just a little bit of building and building and building, and even though this is nothing near a finished sky, in my humble opinion, we're getting that effect. So I'm kind of building these storm clouds over here, and the effect of because when I came home the day before yesterday, half the sky was black, the other half of the sky was this gorgeous blue. It was some puffy clouds, and it was like crazy because the middle of the highway was totally divided. But when I drive home, the beauty is I get this kind of a view. I get this kind of view. Like, this is the end of the highway that you can see, and this is your view. You are getting the typical picture view of a sky as if you were standing and the ground was only this high and all the rest was sky. Over you, and you can drive underneath those mountains of sky clouds, and it's quite exciting. All right, let's get this green down. I have my pile of stuff. I'm gonna go with a clean brush. I'm going into the gambling, into the green, gambling, and I'm going to put yellow at one end.
Motion detected at the front door.
Now I'm looking at my ground versus water areas, and I want to make sure that I have them properly defined. I believe that's water. So it's all right. You messed up. You put you put paint where water goes. Take it off. There you go. Sorry. I'm gonna use those for reflections. That'll be all right. And so ground. Well, I'm gonna take a little of this blue in with this green, and I'm going into the orange. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of rough it up a little bit. Kind of. So I'm using the tip of the brush, right? The bottom tip of the brush. Kind of just, I'm going up, going down. And I'm just getting some dark contrasting colors in there. That's all I'm doing. So this we know is all... Oh gosh, I don't have my recording thingy out there, so expect hubby to pop in here in a second. It's all good. So I have like this kind of really cool thing going on over here. Come on in. And then I got this. Yeah, you want to see? It's just a blocking in of my contrasts and some of my darks for the bottom layer. So like you won't even see these grasses, but you'll see the dark like in between. See how that dark? Yeah, that dark goes. And the sky is only the first layer. Oh yeah, first layer. So I just wanted to get, it was really important to have some of this. What's that?
Eat, I guess.
Oh yeah, dinner's up. So, I don't know if you can see it, guys, but the brush is literally making the grass. I'm going to put that out there. Alright, so I'm going into the Galkalin light, a little bit of this green, and the Van Dyke brown. Uh-oh. Galkaloid, green, Van Dyke brown, and I might have a little bit much. There we go. Yeah, it's a little bit dark. It's okay. That is no fear, because they're all going in all these different really cool directions, and how cool is it if you just get some of them done. You want them going in all directions, my friends. You understand? Even though the majority are going this way, right? But you can do that on your final layer, is what I'm thinking. Leave some of your green, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm putting in, I'm learning how to use this brush now, and it is becoming so exciting, guys. This is a $2 brush. It's $2. It's got 2 sides. Actually, it has 4 sides. You have this side, this side, this side, and that side. So, I need a little dark. Oh, hello, dark. Hello, dark grasses. Look at how beautiful you are. Oh. Right? Am I right? I need a little light. Oh. We're making grass. How cool is that? Okay. This is the most fun I've ever had. I'm gonna literally have a whole week of this. I'm so excited. I just want to go a little light, add some of this yellow in here. Gosh, I hope my coach is happy with this one. So far, I'm happy with it. I mean, this is just the bottom coat. This isn't even painting yet. That's the best part. Okay, I'm going back in with that beautiful yellow. This burnt umber. And so we know we can break up the grass. This is all. And that kind of gives us layers, right? So it's really a good idea to keep your bottoms dark, right? So So like I'm trying to creep out here into the water, but it's all light. So I'm okay with that for now, because right now I'm just marking the territory. Just getting that stuff out there. So I'm gonna stick some of this yellow in, just to remind me where I'm at. And it is a little more glowy over there, except for this one is not so much. But you know what? Your interpretation of the piece is just as important as the piece itself. So watch what happens. It seems like what we have here is like a line that just goes like this, or a blob of paint that just goes like this. Although this this part here is like a demarcation. This is like a demarcation line right here. This bit right here is kind of like a demarcation line. So you can then separate the two by, it is a little dark. Rather than waste the paint, I'm going to put it here. Just keep doing this part. Grab a hair you have off the side of your brush. I have a bunch of them. I'm really enjoying this. Alright. So I'm going to again put some boundaries in with some light. And some dark. And you see how that has completely separated this blob of paint. It was a blob of paint. It is no longer a blob of paint. It is now what? So again, my piece does not have to be the piece on this picture or on my thing. It just has to be a representation, and I'm digging this. What do you guys think? What do you think? This is just what we call an underlayment. I haven't even started yet. Well, kind of, sort of. But these are like, that's so cool. You know, so you see all the. I'm gonna take you guys down here because we're done pretty much with the video. But I want you to learn what I'm learning, which is the coolest thing ever. Let me lock this puppy down. I'm almost I'm almost done with all the paint right now on my on my palette. So we're nearing like nirvana. But I want you guys to, well, let me do it this way because it's so much easier, right? Oh, I did tape it. Darn. Well, oh, here's a problem. My source image doesn't let me see what you can see. Simple things. I would like to zoom in so you can see all the beautiful grass. But if you can see a little bit of it, then you know what's going on, right? And we separated our piles. I'm not done yet. I'm gonna have to keep going. But I'm at 49 minutes. So let's say we stick together just for an hour, okay? And we'll finish laying down the base of this, you know, all this stuff. Because that's the rest of the paint on my palette. So join me, and that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. So I'm gonna put a little yellow on this. And I am gonna have to bring up my source again. Hopefully I can smooth this a little bit. Alright, my source is up. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm gonna need Well, I may not need, but it'd be really cool to have a little something going on over here. I did have to make the image bigger because it wasn't, it's like one of those flat images, or it was really narrow, the image. And when I downloaded it to my phone as a source, it went, and there was no putting that back to where it was before it wasn't. And I was like, ah, screw it. All right, we know we can go right across here, and we can just put all this color right in here, because this is our tree line. These are our trees. And I'm not worried about them right now at all. And but I am gonna want light. So let's put this in. I'm gonna add a little Payne's Gray too. Just because I really see it in there, so. Just wiping off my brush. Have any of you who paint with oils used the pink soap? Because I have to buy some soap tomorrow, and I think the brush soap I bought was very good but very expensive, and I'm wondering if the pink, might be a better option for me, because I'm just not sure. I'm just kind of fluffing, putting some texture in there. You know what I would love to see is like some cattails. They're so cool. They're on one side of the road when I come home from work. Just one out of my entire trip. And they're in like a little valley of some sort. So you can see where my tree line has been disturbed. No worries. I have paper towel here. Put a wee bit of a point on there. You see that? And I'm going to fold the point over, so I got a ball point. Oh, my bad. All right, I'm just gonna come through here because this is pretty much a very level line, so we don't want to fuck with that. We just want to. We don't want to fuck with the horizon. Nobody fucks with the horizon. And I'm going to take a smaller brush, which I adore as well. And I'm just going to let her come in. I know. We're grass. We're grass. We're grass. We're grass. We're grass. That horizon line stays, and so does all that stuff. And of course, these will become trees. See how that works? You see how that works? We're not doing it today. I like what we got, though. I really, 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 really do. So, really, I do. I do want to take my brush, and I'm going into the Galcoid. I just want to bring this a little darker forward. Oh, she's so pretty. I really do surprise myself a lot when I'm doing this stuff. I mean, and you would surprise yourself too. Yeah, because you're doing it. What is that? Do not be afraid to do this. And again, this is just our first layer, my friendsies. Yeah, that's right. So now I'm gonna take I can do this because there are going to be trees here tomorrow. So I'm just going to pull. Why am I doing this? Because I want to clarify my line, and I want to draw trees really quickly. Because a lot of times it's the illusion of detail that gets you where you need to be, not so much the detail itself. And I believe we've achieved that. So let's go ahead and get some of this, pouring a little more Galcoid down. And if you guys ever use a medium on your palettes, if it's like a glass palette or acetate, plastic, whatever, get that stuff cleaned off right away. Don't mess with that. Do not mess with that. What am I going into? I actually need a little of this red. Can you believe it? I'm not sure if it's the red I need. But I'm going to put some of that in the Van Dyke Brown. That's weird, isn't it? I'm going to go in here. I'm going to put this right up in here. Alright, layer 1 and done, my friends. Layer 1 and done. I think if we, I know I keep saying I'm done, but the thing is I want to work on my values, and I have to learn to say, hey, let that sit overnight. just let it sit. Just let it do its thing. You know? I like that there's water coming in there. I am no longer looking at the source. That's cool. That's cool that I'm not looking at the source. That is very cool. That for maybe right here. I'm quiet. You know why? Because I just realized I was able to make that loop, which means that my eyes, my artistic eye is waking me up. And I'm very, very, you know guys, I cannot even to tell you how freaking cool that is. When your eye wakes up. When your eyes wake up. When your eyes wake up. That's it. As a first layer down here, my friends, we are done. So let's see what we've got. We did our sky. I'm actually going to untape this for you guys. Just so I can, let me get some gloves. Because, you know, it's hard to see it. It is. It's hard to see it. And ow. Where my camera is located, this is it. You know, at least I'm not in your way, you know, when I'm painting. But my goal is to get this to a place over here where you not only see everything. Oh, wow. That's as hot as I've ever felt that thing. But you not only see everything, but I have a mirror over here where you can watch what my hand is doing. That's my goal. It's a lot cheaper to get a cheap mirror than it is to buy a camera. This is my second Microsoft camera. I eat them like candy. Alright, so let me show you what we got, my friends. I'm just gonna kind of hold it from the sides and show you what we did. Okay, so this is the effects that were created with that cheap brush. Okay, what I've done is laid down my darkest spots. My darkest, yeah, the under stuff, the undergrounds, the under stuff. We have the first layer of like a sky that had a storm, and the storm is gone. Did I just? Yes, I did. I swiped. And we have. Let me. I put my boards on foam board, which is nice because it makes it light and easy for me. So we have our water estuary, we have some of the color in to the water. We have yet to begin painting on this. We have our underlayment, and mine tend to be, because I'm new, a little more full of detail than they probably should be. But that's what's fun for me. So you do what's fun for you. This is a really good. That's my head. Next time you see my head, I'm gonna shave it. Not like bald or anything, but yeah, I'm due for a cut. I'm due for a shave. It's way hot here in Florida. Alright, my friends. Oh, goodness. This was so much fun. It's just over an hour. I love you guys. This is Denise from Seuss Art saying part 1 and done. Ciao, Bella. I love you, Mommy. She's 80, you know.